Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Orlando Valido, Oli Valido, or people that they call me here on YouTube. Tonight they're going to bring you another super star of country music. This one is one of my favorite, one of my idols too. And before I get started, today is 12/17/2024, December 17, 2024, and it's at 9 p.m. and the temperature is 76 degrees. And here is the first picture of this great artist that I love. The second picture and the name of it, Willie Nelson. Yeah, Willie Nelson, one of my favorite artists, an icon, American icon too. I would say that much. And I love Willie Nelson. Well, I'm going to read for you his autobiography that is going to be very long. So take some coffee, pause the video. You have to. It's going to be pretty long. At the end of this podcast, I'm going to show you other pictures in big form, so you can see I got a lot more pictures to show you than this one right here, but that they're going to be at the end of the podcast biography of Willie Nelson. Let's go with the biography. William Hutch Nelson, H-U-G-H Nelson, was born on April 29, 1933. He is an all-American singer, guitarist, songwriter who was one of the main figures of the outlaw country subgenre developed in the 1960s in reaction to the conservative restriction of the Nashville sound. Critical success of the album Shotgun Willie, and that was in 1973, combined with a critical commercial success with The Headed Stranger, 1975, Stardust, 1978, made Nelson one of the most recognized artists in the country music industry. Nelson has acted over 30 films and co-authored several books that have been involved in activism for the use of biofuel and the legalization of the marijuana. Nelson wrote his first song at the age of 7 years old and then joined the band, the first band, at 10 years old. You believe that? After graduating from high school in 1950, he joined the U.S. Air Force, but later was discharged due to a back problem. After returning, Nelson attended Baylor University for 2 years but dropped out because he was succeeding in music. He worked as a disc jockey at a radio station in his native Texas and several radio stations in the Pacific Northwest. All the while as a singer and songwriter throughout the late 1950s. During that time, he wrote songs that would become country standards, including Funny How Time Slipped Away, Hello World, Pretty Paper, and Crazy. In the 1960s, he moved to Nashville, Tennessee, and later signed with publishing contract with Pampa Music, which allowed him to join Ray Price band as a bassist, and in 1962 he recorded his first album and then wrote. Due to his success, Nelson signed later in 1964 with RCA Victor and joined the Grand Opry the following year after a mid-sized hit in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Nelson wrote and grew Worry incorporate Nashville music scene. In 1972, he moved to Austin, Texas, and ongoing music scene Austin motivated Nelson to return performing appearing and frequently Amarillo World Headquarters. Amarillo World Headquarters. In 1973, after singing with Atlantic Records, Nelson turned into outlaw country, including album choice as a Shotgun Willie, Praise and Stacy. In 1975, he switched to Columbia Records, where he recorded the critical acclaimed album Red-Headed Stranger. And the same year he recorded another country outlaw album, Wanted the Outlaws, along with Waylon Jennings, Jesse Coulter, Tom Parr, Tompall, Glacier. During the mid-1980s, while he was recreating his album like Honey Suckler, that would be Honey, Suckle, Rose, and recording hit songs like On the Road Again, To All the Girl I Loved Before, Pancho and Lefty. He joined the country supergroup The Highwaymen, along with fellow singer Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopher. In 1985, he helped organize the first Farm Aid concert to benefit American farmers, a concert that has been held annually since ever since. And Nelson has been a feature appearing to everyone. Yeah, very good, I like that. Okay, guys, listen to this. In 1990, Nelson assets were seized by Internal Revenue Service, which they claimed he owed $32 million. The difficulty of paying his outstanding debt was aggravated by weak investment he had made during the 1980s. In 1992, Nelson released the IRS tapes, Who Buy My Memory, the profit to the double album destined to the IRS, and the auction of Nelson assets cleared his debt during the 1990s and 2000. Nelson continued touring extensively and released his album every year. Reviews range from positive to mixed. He explored genres such as reggae, blues, jazz, and folk. Okay, this is all very interesting. I didn't know about it. Nelson made his first movie, appearing in 1979 from The Electric Horseman, followed by appearance in movie television. Nelson is a major liberal activist to a co-chair advisory of the board of the National Organization for the reform of marijuana law. Excuse me for that. NORML was in favor of marijuana legalization on the Environment Fund, also own biodiesel oil, Willie Nelson biodiesel, whose product is made from vegetable oil. Nelson also is an honorary statement of advisory board of the Testa Music Project and the official music charity of the state of Texas. Very good. Early life and education of Willie Nelson. Nelson was born in Abbott, Texas on April 29, 1933, the son of Iraq, Dyle Nelson, and Martha Marie. They were spelled Myrle Marie Greenheart. His birthday was incorrectly recorded by Dr. F.D. Sims as April. He was named Willie by his cousin Mildred, Mildred, who also chose Hush as his last name, Hugh, his middle name, in honor of the recent deceased younger brother Nelson Trace, generally to the American Revolutionary War, in which his ancestor was John Nelson served as a major. His father moved to Texas from Arkansas in 1929 to look for work. His grandfather William also worked as a blacksmith, while his father worked as a mechanic. His mother left soon after he was born, and his father remained, also moved away, leaving Nelson and his sister Bobby to be raised by the grandparents who saw singing back in Arkansas and started the grandchildren music. And Nelson's grandfather bought him his first guitar when he was 6 years old, sick, and he taught him a few chords here and there. Nelson sang gospel songs on the local church alongside Bobby. He wrote his first song at the age 7 years old. You believe that? And then he was 9. He played guitar for a local band, Bohemian, Bohemian, Booker. During the summer, family picked cotton alongside other Texas residents. Nelson disliked picking cotton, so he earned money by singing in a dance hall, serving honky tonk from age 13 when he continued to his high school. Yeah, when he continued to his high school, his musical influence were Jimmy Rogers, Huck Williams, Bob Willis, Lefty Fisher, Leftyficcele, White Price, Ernest Tubb, Hank No, Daniel, DJ Ango, Reinhardt, and Frank Sinatra and Louis Armstrong, while the old legend also attended Abbott High School, where he was a halfback on the football team, guard and basketball team, and shortstop basketball. He also raised big future farmer of America. While he still at school, he sang and played guitar in Teston, bound farmed by his sister husband Bud Fletcher. The Bud Fletcher, Bufletcher, and the band Honky Tonk Tuck, Honky Tuck, that would be HONKYTONKS. And he also, a Sunday morning spot on the KHBR, he broadcast. Meanwhile, Nelson has a short stint, STINT, as a relief phone operator in Abbott, followed by a job in tree trimmer. You imagine that? For a local electric company, as well as employee. Palm shop employee, you believe that? Amazing. After leaving the school in 1950, he joined the U.S. Air Force, but then served for 8 months before being medically discharged because of issues with his back. Of course, upon that return, he married Martha Matthews in 1952. From 1954 to 1956, studied agriculture in Baylor University, where he joined Tau Kappa DAU KPPA Epsilon fraternity until he dropping out to pursue a career in music. Yeah. He then worked as a nightclub bouncer, auto house, barman, believe that, as a bouncer. Amazing. And shadow maker, street swimmer again. He later joined Johnny Bart's band at that time. Did you guys see how many jobs he got before he got famous, really famous? That's the way it happened. It always happened, you know. Willie Nelson moved to Nashville, Tennessee in the 1960s, but was unable to find a label to sign him. During this period of time, he often spent time in Tootsie Osher Lounge, TOOTSIESORCHID Lounge, a bar near the Grand Opry, frequented by the show of stars and singers and songwriters. There Nelson met Hank Coras, COCHRAN, songwriter who worked with publishing company Pamper Music owned by Ray Price and Hal Smith. Coras, COCHARN, heard Nelson doing the jam session with Buddy Amos, EMMONS, and Jimmy Day, Chorus, COCHRAN, just our own wage, $50 a week, but convince Mess to pay Nelson the money instead to sign him with pumping music. On hearing Nelson saying hello world at Tussie Fallon Young decided to record it. After Ray Price recorded Nelson Nice Life and his previous bassist, Johnny Paycheck, quit Nelson joined Price during the band as a bass player. While playing with Price at the Cherokee Cowboy, his song became a hit from other artists, including Funny How Time Slip Away, Billy Walker, Pretty People, Roy Orbison, and most famously, Crazy, sung by Patsy Cline. Now other artists are paying attention to Willie Nelson. Nelson Cohen also met with Cline's husband, Charlie Dick, at Tootsie, and Dick liked the song of Nelson that he heard on the board, on the jukebox, you believe that? And Nelson played him a demo tape of Crazy. Later that night, Dick played the tape for Klein, for Patrick Klein, of course, who decided to record it. Crazy become the biggest hit on the jukebox of all time. You believe that? So Willie Nelson have a gift for songwriting, but I imagine that he even noticed that, you know, but he had it. Nelson signed with Liberty Records, or was a recording by August of 1961 at the Burley Studio in Nashville, Tennessee. His first two successful singles on the album was released by the year of the next year, including Willie Wingley, that would spell WILLINGLY. A duo was soon to be second wife, Shirley Collie, COLLIE, which would become the first selling single of the top 10, number 10, Touch Me. His second top 10 starting at number 7, National Tensure, TENURE, and Liberty Yield as the first album entire, and then I wrote released on September 1962. In 1963, Collie and Nelson were married in Las Vegas, Nevada. He then worked on the West Coast offices of the Pampa Records and in Pico Rivera, California. Since the job did not allow him at the time to play music at his own, he left and bought a ranch in the Wait Stop, Wait Stop, Tennessee, uh, outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, Wait Stop, Rideeetop. Uh, and that was outside Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, I guess. Fred Foster, monument of the record, signed Nelson in early 1964, but only one single was released. I Never Cared for You. Yeah, I Never Cared for You was the record. By the fall of 1964, Nelson had moved to Austria Victor and the Besses, BHEST, Czech Action, signed contract for $10,000 per year. Country Willie, his own song, and become the first RCA Victor album recorded in April of 1965. At the same year, he joined the Grand Opry, and he met and became friends with Willie Jenny. Willie Jenny was one of my favorite too, William. After watching one of his shows in Phoenix, Arizona in 1967, he formed his backing band, then recorded Man, the record man, featuring Johnny Bush, Jimmy Day, Paul English, David Seller, CSNCBETTNER. During the first year, on RCA Victor, Nelson had no significant hit, but from November 1966 to March 1969, his single reached at the top 25 consistent manner of the road, or one in a row, in number 19, 1966. The Paris Over was number 24 during his 16-week chart run in 1967, and he covered more Campbell, that would be MORECAMBE awards, and Bring Me Sunshine, number 13, March of 1969, was Nelson's best-selling record during his time in RCA Victor at that time. Incredible. By the 1970s, most of Nelson's songwriting royalties were invested in tours that did not produce significant profit. In addition, the problem of his career, Nelson discovered Shirley Collide in 1970, and in December he took ranch, and his ranch at Red Top, Tennessee, burned down. He interpreted this incident as a signal for a change. He moved to a ranch near Bandera, Texas, and he married Connie Coppke, Coepke. In early 1971, his single "Our Memory" reached at the top 30 after his record and his final of the RCA Victor single Mountain Dew, back with the face Stacy of Psycho. cycle and seen in the late April of 1972. RCA record requested that Nelson renew his contract ahead of schedule, with the implication that RCA record would not release his latest recording if he did not do it. Due to the failure of his album, he particularly frustrated by the reception yesterday when, after his contract was not over, Nelson decided to retire from music at that time, which in my view was a wrong decision. But from that he learned something very useful. Here we go with Allah Country and Success from 1972 to 1989. Nelson moved to Austin, Texas, where he's a burgeoning hippie music scene. Hippie music scene, and I believe was headquarters. Visionary Nelson moved to Austin, Texas, where he's a burgeoning hippie music scene. Sin Amarillo was headquarters. Visionary singers is a popular Austin soared after he played his own brand country music marked by country folk and jazz influence. In March, he performed on the final day by Dripping Spring Virginia 3-day country music festival aimed to produce and to be annual events despite the failure to reach expected. He attended the concert of the festival Empire Nation to create the 4th of July picnic, his own annual event starting at the following year. Then Nelson decided to return to the recording business. He signed with Nelson Reshen, R-E-S-H-E-N, manager to negotiate with the RCA record, who got the label to agree to end this contract upon the repayment of $13,000. Reshen eventually signed Nelson to Atlantic Records for $25,000 per year, where he became that label's first country artist. He performed his backing band, The Family. And in February of 1973, he was recording acclaimed Shotgun Willie at the Atlantic studio in New York City, New York. Shotgun Willie released in May 1973 on an excellent review but did not sell well, and the album led Nelson to a new style. Later starting Shotgun Willie had to clear his throat. His next release, Praises and Stasis, Praise and Stasis, and that was spelled P-H-A-S-A-S and S-T-A-G-E-S, and released in 1974, was a concept of the album of a couple divorced, the word of divorce, inspired by his own experience. Since one of this record is from the viewpoint of the woman and the side or two of his viewpoint of a man, and the album includes the hit single Bloody Mary Morning. Yeah, and the single was Bloody Mary Morning, and that was a hit. And the same year, he produced a star at the pilot episode of PBS Austin City Limit, which right now is the most famous TV show or PBS or something like that. Very famous, I would say. Nelson moved to Columbia Records, where he signed a contract record gave him a complete creative control and made possible by critical and commercial success of the previous album, and the result was critical acclaim and a massively popular in 1975 concept about red-headed strangers. Although Columbia was recruiting to release the album with a primary guitar and piano for accompaniment of Nelson Wedding Jenny. Instead, the album was included cover for Fred Rose 1945 song Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. That had been the release of the single of the previous album and become Nelson's first #1 hit single. Throughout 1975, so Nelson raised funds for PBS affiliate stations across the South, promoting Austin City Limit, and the pilot was aired first on this station and later being released nationwide. And the positive reception of the show promoted PBS to order 10 episodes in 1976, formally launched the show. As Jenny was also a Steven success on the contribution early 1970, a pair were combined to a genre called the Outlaw Country, since did not conform to Nashville standards, and the album wanted that outlaw. In 1976, J.C. Coulter, John Park Lesser, cemented the pair outlaw image and become country music's first platinum album. Later that year, Nelson released the Sound in Your Mind. Yeah, The Sound in Your Mind, certified gold 1978, platinum 2001, and the first gospel album, Troublemaker, certified gold in 1986. In the summer of 1977, Nelson discovered the Russians had been filing taxation and not paying the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, since he took over as his manager. And during the package containing cocaine was sent from Russian office in New York City to Jenny in Nashville, Tennessee. The package was followed by the DAA, and Jenny was arrested at that time, and the charges was later dropped since Russian assistant Mark Ruthbaum stepped in and took the charges. Ruthbaum was sentenced to serve time in jail, impressed by his attitude National Fire veteran, and he hired Woodbaum as his manager. In 1978, he released two more Platinum albums, one with Willie Jenny. Willie was a collaboration with Jenny that include Mama Don't Let Your Baby Grow Up to Be Cowboys, and the hit single written and performed by Ed Bruce. Two observers predicted that Stardust would ruin his career. It went platinum the same year, and Nelson continued to the top charts with a hit song during the late 1970s that include Good-Headed Woman, Remember Me, If You Got the Money, You Got the Time, and On Cloudy Day. During the 1980s, Nelson recorded a series of singles including The Midnight Rider and the 1980 cover album Brother song which Nelson recorded directly Husband and the soundtrack of the One in the Road Again or In the Road Again from the movie Honey Sugar as Honey S-U-C-K-L-E Rose and the duo with Julio Iglesias titled To All the Girls That I Loved Before. Julio Iglesias was one of my favorite too when I was 11 or 12 years old. In fact, Julio Iglesias in Puerto Rico sang the song with me on camera on the TV studio over there in Puerto Rico, and he loved me because he had the same problem that I had. He couldn't walk and things like that. At that time, that I was 12, 13 years old, I was in a cast operated of my leg. So he saw me there, and he came to me, he sang a song with me on camera, on the studio, and that was amazing. I was really scared, yeah, at that time, of the camera, and the sound, and the boom, and all that. But I was only 12 years old, okay? 1982, Pancho y Lefty, a duo album with Mel Hagler, produced by Chip Moman, was released during the recording session of Pancho and Lefty. Johnny Christopher, a session guitarist, co-writer, always on my mind, tried to pitch the song, and on the interrated hack, and Nelson, who was unaware of Elvis Presley version of the song, asked him to record it, and produced by Moman, and the single of the song was released as well on the album Always on My Mind, and the single Top, a Billboard Hot Country single, where it reached at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, released and won the 3 awards during the 25th annual Grammy Award. Song of the Year, Best Country Song, Best Male Country Vocal Performer. Single was certified platinum, while the album was certified quadruple platinum, later introduced to the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2008. Wow. Amazing. Meanwhile, two collaborations with Willie Jenny was released on WW2 in 1982 and Take the Limit. Yeah, Take the Limit. Or Take It to a Limit, I mean. In 1983. In the mid of 1980, Nelson and Jenny and Christopher and Johnny Cash formed the Highwaymen, a supergroup who achieved the platinum record sale and toured the world. Meanwhile, Nelson became more involved with the charity work such as singing on the We Are the World in 1984. I do remember that one too, with Michael Jackson and a whole bunch of artists on that We Are the World. In 1985, Nelson had another success with Half Nelson completion album a duet with a range of artists such as Ray Charles, Neil Young. 1980, Nelson performed on the South Lawn of the White House. A concert on September 13 featured First Lady Rosalind Carter, and Nelson duo with Ray Wiley, W-Y-L-I-E, husband, and began to war redneck mother. Nelson frequently visited the White House, where according to the biography by George Nick Pasocki, Willie Nelson and Epi life, he smoked marijuana on the White House. On the White House roof. Wow. On the White House roof. You believe that? Yeah. Yeah, it was true. I remember that too. Funny, eh? Very funny. During the 1990-2000 Nelson tour continuously, recording several albums, including 1998 critical acclaim Theater, and performed and recorded with other artists, including P-H-I-S-H, Johnny Cash, Toby Kidd. He duo with the Kid, Beer for Horses, was released in single and topped the Billboard Hot Country Song charts for 6 consecutive weeks in 2003, and accompanying video won the World Best Video for 2004 Academy Country Music Award. And the U.S. Network television special celebrated Nelson's 70th birthday, and Nelson released the essential Willie Nelson part of the celebration. Nelson also appeared on Ringo Starr's 2000 album Ringo Rama, a guest vocal on Right One For Me. Nelson was featured on the album True Love by Truth and Maytals, which won the Grammy Award in 2004 for Best Reggae Album, showcased many notable musicians, including Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, Trey Anastasio, GWEN, Stefani, Stefani, Kid Richard. Following the year, Nelson released reggae album entitled Countryman, which featured Truth Hibbert, Hibbert, Truth, and the Maytals. On the song, I Am Worry Man. Yeah. Nelson headlined in 2005 release of Austin to Asia, a concert to benefit the victims of 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake, which raised an estimated $75,000 for UNICEF, UNICEF, okay. Also in 2005, live performer with Johnny Carson busted it. When Ray Cyrus was released on Shadow Duos with the album Genius and Friend. Next to 2007, performer with jazz trumpet, Wynton Marsalis, that was spelled WYNTON at the Lincoln Center, and was released as a live album Two Men with Blue. In 2008, which is #1 on the Billboard Top Jazz Album, and number 20 on the Billboard 2000, and same year, Nelson recorded his first album with Buddy Cannon, BUDDYCANNON, and produced by Moment of Forever. Cannon had acquired Nelson early doing the production collaboration with Kenny Chesney, on the duo. That Lucky Old Son for Chesney, album Lucky Old Son in 2009, Nelson Marsalis, MARSALIS, joined with Nora Jones, NORAH, Jones, a tribute concert to Ray Cyrus, which was Saturday, and here we go again, celebrating Genius of a Ray Cyrus album released in 2011. In 2010, Nelson released a country music compilation of the standard produced by T-Bone Burnett, and the album peaked at #4 on the Billboard Top Country Album, and the 20 of the Billboard 200 was nominated for the Best American Album of the 2011 Grammy Award. In 2011, Nelson participated in the concert Kakua for Japan, KOKUA, a fundraising event for the victims of 2011 earthquake, tsunami, and Japan have raised $1.6 million. Wow, that's heavy. On February 2012, Legacy Recording signed a deal with Nelson that include the release of the new material as well as past releases that will be selected and complemented with the outtake material selected by him. With the new deal, Buddy Cannon returned to produce that recording of Nelson. After selecting the material, the sound of the tune with the singer, Cannon worked a method with consistency in recording the track with studio musician with with the take later to complete a separate session by Nelson with his guitar canon association to Nelson also extended a songwriting with a single produced composing the lyric by exchanging text messages. By exchanging text messages, believe that Nelson first released for the Legacy recording was Heroes, the guest appearance by his son Lucas Michat, Michah, and the band of Insect was Robert, Wade Price, Mal Haggard, Snoopy Dogg, Cliff Christensen, Emery Johnson, Billy Joy Shaver, Sherry Crow, and the album reached the number 4 on the Billboard Top Country Album Hits 2013 release. To all the girls, a collection, a duo with all-female partner, feature among others than the only one Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, Roseanne Cash, Sherry Crow, Mavis Staples, Nora Jones, Nora H. Jones, Emily Harris, Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert, and the album entered the Billboard Top Country Album at number 2, making his highest position since the release of 1989, A Horse Called Music, and extended it, recorded a total of 46 top 10 albums on the country charts. Nelson scored as well his second top album on the Billboard 200 with the release entering the number 9 at that time. Nelson following release was Band Brothers or Brothers in 2014. The first Nelson album featured the most newly soft-paying song since 1996, Spirit, upon the release of the top Billboard Top Country Album charts the first time in 1986. The Promised Land, the last Nelson album top and the release reached at number 5 on the Billboard 200, Nelson's highest position to the charts since 1982. Always on My Mind. In December of 2014, a duo with Rhonda Benson, Only Me top Bluegrass Unlimited national airplay charts. In June of 2015, a collaboration with Haggard, Django, DJANGO, and Jimmy top the Billboard Top Country Album charts reached at number 7 on the Billboard 200. In 2017 release of God Problem Child. Wow. God Problem Child, the release consisted mostly on Nelson original co-written with Cameron, entered the top country album at number 1, while which at number 10 on the Billboard 200 for his release of a Willie Nelson Family 2021 and A Beautiful Time 2022. Nelson received nomination 65 annual Academy Award winning in two categories. Best Country Solo Performer and Best Country Album. In December 2022, Mark Rosenbaum announced that he released the Fast Five documentary entitled Willie Nelson Family Relation, the 2023 Sundown Film Festival. In 2023, Nelson performed 2 concerts at the Hollywood Bowl, celebrating his 90th birthday, and was introduced to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame there. In 2024, Nelson was featured Smoke Hour. Willie Nelson Smoke Hour too introduced Beyond Cowboy Carter second album, his Tidy Project, TIILOUY Project, with the death of Chris Christopherson. On September 2024, Nelson became the last surviving member of the Highwaymen. Yeah, Highwaymen. And I loved all of them. Oh yeah, here we go with guitar. In 1969, Bowie Company gave Nelson an amplified guitar with their Prima Stone, Pismatone pickup during a show in Heritage Tester, HELOTES. Nelson left the guitar on the floor on the stage and was later stepped on by a drunk band. Wow. He sent to repair in Nashville by Shot Jackson, who told Nelson that the damage was too great, and Jackson offered him Martin N20 classical guitar, and Nelson requested to move and pick up the Martin guitar, and Nelson pushed the guitar on scene for $750, and the name of the Roy Rogers horse figure. The next year, Nelson rescued a guitar from his burning ranch. You believe that? Constant to the storming with the guitar pick over decade have won a large sweeping hole into a guitar body near the sound hole. The N20 has no pick guard, since a classical guitar are meant to be played in fingerstyle instead of with pick, and the soundboard have been signed by over 100 of Nelson fans and associates, ranging from the fellow musicians to lawyers, football coaches, and the first signature of the guitar was Leon Russell, who asked Nelson initially to sign his guitar when Nelson was about to sing with his Marcus Russell requested him to quit instead of explaining that the guitar would be more valuable in the future. Interested in the concept, Nelson requested Russell to also sign his guitar in 1991. During the process with the IRS, Nelson was worried that trigger could be announced or action offered by studying. When trigger goes, I quit, he asked. Idara Lana to take the guitar from the studio before any IRS agent arrived there and then delivered to him Maui. In Maui, that's in Hawaii. Nelson concealed the guitar in his manager's house, until the debt was paid for in 1993. Yeah, let me tell you, Willie Nelson was smart, very smart. Oh yeah, you don't want to take the your guitar from the IRS, or the IRS to take it from you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No, that guitar is too valuable for the IRS to take it. That's what this is. Oh yeah. Political view and activism. Here we go with that. National vocal supporter of the Nobel causes along with Neil John Malcolm found ways in 1985 to assist and increase awareness of the importance of family farm after the Bob Dylan comment during the Live Aid concert. I hope some of the money will help American farmers in danger of losing their farm due to mortgage and debt. The first concert included Dylan Billy, Joe B.B., King Roy Orbison, Neil John, among many others, and raised $9 million for American farmers, besides organizing the performance of the annual concert. Nelson is the president of the board of the Farm Aid. Very good. That's the way it should be. And the farmer, I tell you, they going to hell. They have debt because they purchase new equipment or that, and they purchase it by credit. And when you purchase something by credit, you don't pay it, they're going to take something away. Yeah, unfortunately, like everything else. Nelson is co-chair of the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Law, and excuse me for that. One more time, NOIML Advisory Board, who was worked with ML for years, promoting marijuana legalization. In 2005, Nelson and his family hosted first annual Willie Nelson NOIML benefit golf tournament, leading to COVID appearance inside interview in January of 2008, High Time magazine after arrest for possession of marijuana in 2010. Nelson created the Tea Party under the motto taxi, regulated and legalized. I'm not against or for marijuana. Marijuana is if you know how to use it, it's okay. But you go over the board, yeah, maybe that's a problem. But no, it should be legalized if you really need it for pain. And I have pain all over my joint. And I tell you, marijuana to help. You do help. It it doesn't get you like stone out of this world. Like, oh my God, I'm seeing the sky. I'm seeing the city move. It doesn't do that. Only you overdo it. Maybe it does it. But no, it happened to me. You have to know when to start and when to stop. That's like alcohol. Alcohol is the same. Alcohol is a drug too, but but no, it's not. It's not. It's not a drug. You know why? I know why. Because alcohol is money machine. It's a money machine. That's what it is. And that's why they don't label it as a drug. And if it does, then you cannot buy it. You cannot. It's restricted and things like that. That's why alcohol will never be a drug, and everything else will be. I'm telling you the truth, yeah. Let's go here with Nelson supporter Danny Kucinich, Kucinich, a campaign for 2004 Democratic presidential primary. He raised money appear on the event to compose the song Whatever Happened to Peace on Earth, criticizing the war in Iraq. He also recorded radio advertisement asking for support musical author Kenny Bedman on the ballot as an independent candidate for the 2006 governmental election. Bedman promised national job in Austin, head of the new Texas Energy Commission, due to his support for biofuel. In January of 2008, Nelson filed a suit against Texas Democratic Party, alleging that the party violated the First and 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution by refusing to allow co-plaintiff Kucinich to appear on the primary ballot because he had questioned out the reality of the oath or ATH or his application. Very interesting. Nelson advocated for better treatment for horses I have been campaigning for the passage of American Horse Slavery by Prevention Act H.R. 503 S. 211 alongside Animal Welfare Institute. He also the board of director of the adopted a number of horses from Habitat for Horses. In 2008, Nelson signed to warn consumers about the cruel, illegal living conditions for calves raising to produce milk dairy products. He was related to Land Lake, selling them a dairy to a major corporation that use milk from calves to raise in California, Mendes, California ranch, which employ intensive confinement practice that was subject to a lawsuit. A campaign about the Animal Legal Defense Fund, not seen in the film Garden, supporting improvement of a community south of the Central Farm in southern Los Angeles, California. Very interesting. I'm sitting here too long and my butt is starting to hurt. Supporter of the LGBT movement, Nelson published a 2006 iTunes, the version Net Sublet, SUBLETTE, cowboy and frequency sequel found on the earth on each other. That man intense success. During the interview with Tester Monthly in 2013 regarding the defense of Marriage Act, same-sex marriage in the United States, Nelson responded a compassion interview made by civil rights movement starting, we look back and say it was crazy that we ever argue about this. He also presented two logos with the pink equal sign symbol to the LGBT movement. The first one features sign represented with two long braids, that would be BRAIDS, while the second one features a sign represented with two marijuana cigarettes. The use of the logo became popular quickly in the social networking, social Twitter, Facebook, etc. Okay. In June of 2018, Nelson deployed the trauma meditation family policy. During the first picnic, he performed a song with Beto Roque, O-R-O-I-K-E, the Democratic Party for Senate in Texas. Nelson endorsed the guy and received negative reaction from conservative part of his followers. On September 29, 2018, Nelson offered a free concert in Austin, Texas, supporting the candidate to run. The last number he performed was Vote Him Out. Vote Him Out. And the track was subsequently released as a single. I may say something here. I like Willie Nelson. I like him a whole lot. This is one of my idols too, but in no way, any form, I am a Democrat. No, I am a conservative. All the way. Oh yeah. That's the only rock that Rice Fish Wood. SPICE Wood. I also live in Maui, Hawaii, with several celebrity neighbors. While swimming in Hawaii in 1981, Nelson lungs collapsed. He was taken to Maui Memorial Hospital and scheduled a concert with cancer. Nelson temporarily stopped smoking cigarettes each time his lungs become congested and resumed when his congestion ended. He was then smoking between 2 and 3 packs per day. Wow. After suffering from phenomenal pneumonia several times, he decided to quit either marijuana or tobacco. He chose to quit tobacco. In 2008, he started to smoke marijuana with carbon-free system to avoid the effects of the smoke. In 2004, Nelson underwent surgery for carpal tunnel syndrome, carpal tunnel syndrome, which I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys can know that. As he damaged his wrist by continuously playing the guitar. On the recommendation of his doctor, he canceled his scheduled concert only wrote songs during his recovery. In 2012, he canceled a fundraising appearance in the Denver area. He suffered from breathing problems due to a high altitude hypothermia and was taken to a local hospital with police relaying shock confirmed soon after. Nelson's health was good and he was heading to the next schedule in Dallas, Texas. After he reported incident with pneumonia and other syndrome. Through the years, Nelson went to storm cell therapy. In 2015, it improved the state for his lung, and that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I had the experience in my lifetime to say that many of my friends had died from smoking, and they started really young. By the age of 30, 40, they were dead. The lung collapsed, the lung shut down, and goodbye. I don't suggest nobody to smoke. Not maybe they might want to here and there, but do not do it all the time like Willie Nelson did. 7 pack a day or 3 pack a day. Like you said here, yeah. 3 pack. It's a no for nobody, not even for me. So if you are 17, 18, or 15 years old, don't smoke. You will die by age 30 or 40 guarantee. Oh yeah. During his childhood, Nelson grew interested in martial arts. In order to self-defend, a manual on UCSU, JITSU, and judo, and saw advertised on Batman and Superman comic book. Nelson started formally practice Kung Fu after he moved to Nashville in the 1960s. During the 1980s, Nelson began training Taekwondo and now holds a second degree in black belt discipline. During the 1990s, Nelson started to practice the Korean martial arts Gong Hwang, Yeonggkwon, and Yusul. In 2014, after 20 years of discipline, the Grandmaster Sam Home presented him with the first degree and black belt ceremony held in Austin, Texas. In 2024, Taekwondo Time magazine interview and revealed that Nelson had developed an orthodox manner of training during the legendary period of time. It was on tour, and Nelson would conduct his material training on his tour bus, honeysuckle rose, and send video to his supervising master for review and credit. Very interesting. I didn't know that this guy is a martial arts with a black belt. I like it. In March of 2021, Nelson recorded a version of popular standard I've Been Seeing You. It was a public service announcement by at concerts to encourage the COVID-19 vaccination in the United States. Early in January of 2021, Nelson and his sister received Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. In May 2022, Nelson postponed several shows after contracting COVID-19. Nelson's wife detailed that he was severely affected by the illness and that he received treatment including Pyruvate, monoclonal antibiotics, and steroids. Nelson resumed his tour in September of 2022. During the June of 2024, Nelson had canceled his performances at the Outlaw Music Festival due to his health complications and was ordered to rest for 4 days by a doctor. Okay. Legal issues. Nelson has been arrested several times for marijuana possession, and the first occasion was in 1974 and Dallas, Texas in 1977 through with Huck Cohen. Nelson traveled to the Bahamas. Nelson and Cohen arrived late at the airport to board a flight without luggage, and bags were later sent to them. As Nelson and Cohen claimed that the luggage in the Bahamas customs officer questioned Nelson after marijuana was found in a pair of jeans. Nelson was arrested and jailed as a Cohen made arrangement to pay for the bail. And he took Nelson's 6-pack of beer to his cell. He took Nelson's 6-pack of beer to his cell. You believe that? But only happened in Bahamas. Nelson was released a few hours later in Herbert. He fell after his jump celebration was taken to a emergency room, then appeared before a judge who dropped all charges but ordered Nelson to never return to the country. I mean, to the Bahamas. Okay. 1994, Texas Highway Patrolman found marijuana in his car near Waco, Texas. His requirement to appear in court prevented his attending a Grammy Award that year while driving to N.W. Bishop's funeral in 2006. Nelson, along with his manager and his sister Bobby, were arrested in San Martin Parish, Louisiana, and charged with possession of marijuana, hallucinogen, HALLUCINOGENC, mushroom. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. We're right back. Okay, I'm right back over here. Let's continue reading here. And Nelson received 6 months of probation for the mushroom, etc. Imagine that. On November 26, 2010, Nelson was arrested in Sierra Blanca, Texas, for possession of 6 ounces of marijuana found in his toolbox while driving from Los Angeles back to Texas. He was after paying a bill of $2,500. Prosecutor Kim Bumblett supported not sending Nelson to jail due to the small amount of marijuana involved, but suggested instead a $100 fine and told Nelson that he would have him sing the blues I Crying in the Rain for the court. Judge Becky Dean Walker said that Nelson had to pay a fine but not to perform the song, explaining that to the prosecutor was joking. Nelson's lawyer just when I reached the agreement with the prosecuted Nelson was sent to pay $500 to avoid 2 years in jail, sentenced with 30-day review period, which in that case another entity will end up in agreement. And the judge later rejected the agreement, claiming that Nelson was receiving preferential treatment for his celebrity status, and the offense normally carries 1 year in sentence. Government declared that the case will remain open until was either dismissed, but the judge was changed his opinion. Give me for that guy. But this thing happened to me once in a while. Issue with Internal Revenue Service with Willie Nelson. 1990, IRS seized most of Nelson's assets, claiming that he owned $32 million. In addition, unpaid taxes. Nelson's situation was worsened by the weak investment he had made during the early 1980s. In 1978, he fired a manager, Neil Richardson, R-E-S-H-E-N. Nelson was introduced by lawyer Terry Bay and accounting firm Price Waterhouse to repay the debt Richardson created with the IRS. Nelson was recommended to invest in that surety. Ultimate flop. While the IRS in the South is a deduction for 1980, 1981, 1982. At the time, Nelson income multiplied due to the penalty and the interest. The debt increased by the end of the decade. For the decade, imagine that. His lawyer, J. Goldberg, negotiated the sum to lower it to $60 million. Later, the Nelson attorney negotiated the settlement with the IRS, which he paid $6 million out to. Nelson did not comply with the agreement. Nelson released the IRS tape, Who Will Buy My Memory, as a double album with an off-profit destined for the IRS. Many of his assets were auctioned on pusher by friends who donated or rented a possession of him for a number of fees. He sued the Price Waterhouse the contingency that they put his money in the legal tax shelter. The lawsuit was settled from undisclosed amount of money, and Nelson was clear to his debt by 1993. Very interesting. Nobody played with the IRS. Nobody can play with them. Here we go with legacy. Nelson, widely recognized as an American icon, it was introduced to the country Music Hall of Fame in 1993. He received the Kennedy Honor in 1998, and in 2011 Nelson was introduced to the National Agriculture Hall of Fame for labor in farm aid and other fundraisers to benefit the farmer. In 2015, Nelson won the GERS HWIN Prize as a Lifetime Award and lived in the Library of Congress. In 2018, Testa Institute letter introduced among the members of the songwriters introduced by Rolling Stone of 100 greatest singers and 100 greatest guitarists list. 2003, Governor Perry signed the bill number 2582 introduced by the state representative Elizabeth M. Jones and Senator Jeff Wentworth, which was founded by the Testa Music Project and the state official music charity. Nelson was named honorary chairman of the advisory board to the project. In 2005, Democratic Testa Senator Gonzalo Barreto introduced a bill to name 49 miles, 79 kilometers of the Travis Country section of State Highway 130 after Nelson. At one point, of 23 of 31 state senators were sponsors of the bill. The legislation was dropped after two Republican senators, Florence Shapiro, one was objected, deciding that some lack of connection to the highway, and he found foundation for the Democratic his drinking and marijuana advocacy. Well, an important collection of Willie Nelson material 1975-1994 become part of what left WITT-LIFF collection of student writers, Testa State University, San Marcos, Testa. The collection contains lyrics, screenplay, letters, concept program, two poster, article, clip things, personal effects, promotional item, souvenir, document, a document Nelson, IRS. Trouble and how farm aid contributors were used. Most of the material was collected by Nelson Farm Bill with the WITT-LIFF, who wrote and co-wrote Honey, Circular, Rose, Barbarossa, and Red-Headed Stranger. In 2014, Nelson donated his personal collection to the Darth Vader DOLPS VIISTOE Center of American History, and the item includes photographs, correspondences, and some manuscript, posters, certificate, record awards, handbook, screenplay, personal item, gift and tribute from Nelson Fund. In April 2010, Nelson received a Fred and Peace Award to the Nobility Project and extensive work with the Farm Aid overall contribution to the world peace. In June 23, 2010, it was introduced to the Library of Congress, National Recording Registry, National Honorary Trustee of the Dayton International Peace Museum. In 2010, Austin, Texas, renamed 2nd Street to welcome Willie Nelson Boulevard, and the city also unveiled a life-size statue to honor him and placed the interest of the Austin City Limit News Studio and the non-profit organization Capital Area Statues commissioned a sculptor Slade Shield to execute the project, and the statue was unveiled on April 20, 2012, and the day selected by the city Austin, Texas, unintentionally concluded with the number 420 associated with cannabis culture. Inspired the coincidence, Nelson advocacy for the legalization of marijuana ceremony was scheduled also at 4:20 p.m. During the ceremony, Nelson performed a song, "Roll Me Up, Smoke Me Up, When I Die." Yep. And the same year, Nelson was honored during the 46th Annual Country Music Association Award for the first reception of the Lifetime Achievement Award, which was also named after him. In 2013, he received honorary doctorate from Berklee College Music. Following the year, he was a part of the inaugural class of industry of the Austin City Limit Hall of Fame. Also included among the first industry was his friend Darrell Roger, who jamming party and Nelson participated was a source of inspiration for the show. For many years, Nelson's image was marked by her red hair and divided to a long brace, particularly concerned under the Banhama, that would be BANDANNA. April 2007, Surf Magazine. Nelson was interviewed about her long lock and started braiding my hair when I started getting too long, and that was, I don't know, probably 1970. In May 2010, Associated Press reported Nelson had a haircut, and Nashville music journalist Jimmy Carter published the photograph. The photograph picture free Nelson. On his website, Nelson wanted more maintainable hairstyle as well, helping him stay cool more easily in Maui home. And October 2014, braid BARADS. National was sold for $37,000 auction to Willie Nelson estate, and in 1983, Nelson caught the weight and gave them Jenny and gift during the party celebrating Jenny's sobriety. SOBREETY. Okay. Nelson, touring recording group, the family of four long-standing members. Original lineup include his sister Bobby Nelson, drummer, Paul English, Hammerless, Mickey Raphael, bassist, B-Spear, drummer, percussionist Billy English, Paul John Brother, and guitarist Jody Payne. The recording lineup only include Nelson himself, Raphael, Billy English from last lineup. Johnny Payne retired before dying in 2013. B-Spear died in 2011. Paul English died in 2020, while sister Bobby Nelson died in 2022. While Willie's family toured North America in a biodiesel bus, honky circular roads, which were fueled by Bio Willie. Nelson toured the buses were customized by Florida coach since 1979, and the company built Honey Circular Roads in 1983, which was replaced after a collision in Nova Scotia, Canada. In Canada in 1990, and the interior was salvaged and rescued for the second version of the bus. In the same year, Nelson shot his tour bus in 1996, 2005, 2013, and that was it. Let's go here with the graphic of the studio album that he did. And then I wrote 1962, here Willie Nelson 1963, Country Willie, his own song 1965, Country Favorite Willie Nelson, style 1966, Made a Way for Willie Nelson 1967, The Party Sober 1967, This Time My Soul 1968, Good Time 1968, My Own Particular Way 1969, On Both Sides Now 1970, Laying My Burden Down 1970, Willie Nelson Family 1971, Yesterday Wine 1971, The World Doesn't Fit Me Picture 1972, The Willie Way 1972, Second Willie 1973, Country Winner 1973, Faces and Strangers 1974, Red-Headed Stranger 1975, The Sound in My Mind 1976, The Troublemaker 1976, Lester Phone Willie 1977, Stardust 1978, Willie Nelson Sing, Griffithson 1979. Peter Paper 1979, Family Bible 1980, Somewhere Over the Rainbow 1981, Over to Mama 1982, Together Later 1983, Without a Song 1983, City of New Orleans 1984, Angel Eyes 1984, Me and Paul 1985, Partner 1986, The Promised Land 1986, Island in the Sea 1987, What a Wonderful World 1988, and The Horse Car Music 1989, Born for Trouble 1990, again Born for Trouble. The IRS tape hold by my memories across the borderline 1993. Moonlight Become You. Again, Moonlight Become You 1994. Helen Hand at the time 1994. Just One Love 1994. Spirit 1996. Teatro 1998. Night and Day 1999. Me and the Drummer, 2000. Milk Cow Blue 2000. Rainbow Connection 2001. The Great Divide 2002. Narco Dusters 2004. It's Over Will Be 2004. Countryman 2005. You Don't Know Me. The Song of Cindy Walker 2006. Songbird 2006. Moment Forever 2008. American Classics 2009. Country Music 2010. Remember Me Volume 1 2011. Hero 2012. Let's Face the Music and Dance 2012. To All the Girls 2013. Band Brothers 2014. Summertime Willie Nelson Sing in ERS HWIN 2016. For the Good Time, a tribute to Wait Price 2016. God Problem Shire 2017. And I heard that a lot. Last Man Standing 2018. My Way 2018. Ride Me Back Home 2019. First Rose of Friend 2020. That's Life 2021. The Willie Nelson Family 2021. A Beautiful Time 2022. I Don't Know a Thing About Love 2020. Damn Bluegrass 2023. The Border 2024. Last Leaf on the Tree 2024. Okay. With this, I have finished with Willie Nelson autobiography, and now we're going to go here with his background information. Okay, now we're going to go here with background information. Nelson, Willie Nelson Hutch, H-U-E-H Nelson, was born in April 29, 1933, age 91 years old, about Testa. He is from about Testa, ABBOTT. Occupational singer, musician, songwriter, actor, activist. He active 1956 to a person spouses. Martha Matthews, 1952 to 1962. Shelley Collie, married 1963 to 1971. And Connie Cooper, Coeppee. They were married from 1971 to 1988. And then Annie D'Angelo, 1991. And he had 8 children, including Paula and Luca. Relative Bobby Nelson, sister, musical career. Okay, here we go with that. Country, blues, jazz, gospel, vocal guitar album, single songwriting, label, Liberty, Asia Victor, Atlanta Record, Columbia Island, Justice Record, Lost Highway, Legacy Recording, former of the Highwayman Supergroup, I would say, military service, United States, effort, battle, the Korean War, you imagine that. Okay, well, the website is www.willienelson.com. Okay, like always, I would like to, and before I close this up, let me show you a lot of pictures of Willie Nelson, a little bit big, for your enjoyment. Give me a second, guys. Okay, guys, let me show you here the picture very big first, and some other picture too. Okay, this one is a very nice picture that I got. I loved it. Okay, and here's another picture that is triple picture, and this is very nice. Was taken from different angles, I would say. Okay, now let's put it back. Let me get some other picture for you guys. Look at this one. This one was when he was really, really young. John Willie Nelson. Okay, so let's see the next one. This one where he was in a football team. Yeah, a football team. Look at how it looks like. Okay, the next picture with her sister. Let me see if I can put it back. Here you go. Willie Nelson with his sister. Very nice picture. I was sad. Let me see if I got another one here for you. Nope. I guess I don't have any more. This is all the pictures that I got. Guys, I would like to thank you very much for watching me. This has been a long autobiography of Willie Nelson. I had to even change church because I had done this in 2 days because it was long, and for me it's long. Okay, guys, pray for yourself, pray for your family, pray for your country, that there is no more pandemic, no more wars, nothing like that. We need to live in peace and harmony. I would like to thank you for watching me in this long podcast. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.